What? Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
And it's free?
Yeah, it's like one of the free online ones.
Is the online one gonna work, considering? Well, this is gonna take a while to download. Huh.
Oh, the memories.
This is what downloading a game on hotel Wi-Fi is like. Well, this can download while we wait for the controllers to charge. Okay, well, as you can see from that clip, we're trying to download some games. Well, I'm trying to download games because my roommate Jemmy called me this morning, and we were talking about stuff, and she was telling me about this game that she had started playing that she really liked. So I went on to Nintendo, and there were a bunch of these deals that I pretty much only ever buy games when they're on deals, and like I found 7 games that were on like $2 deals, so I basically bought 7 games, which, like, when you think about it, $14 for 7 games, really not that bad. So now we're waiting for our controllers to charge up for the Switch so that we can play some Overcooked, because a goal of mine is to actually play through Overcooked, at least play through the first one with my sister, because I think that'll be fun. So we got that hooked up, and I'm looking over at it now, and while the controllers are charging, I'm downloading a game. It says it's going to take 2.5 hours to download, which on this hotel Wi-Fi, I'm really not surprised. I mean, not that I think I'll be playing any of the new games that I bought, but if I do, I want to have them, so like they'll be downloading slowly for, I guess, the rest of today. Yeah, this is day 8 of quarantine, which means we are officially on our first, like, we've officially finished our first full week. It is Friday, and normally I say tomorrow's like, oh, the weekend, we get to do something different, but no, we're gonna be doing the same thing. We're just gonna be staying indoors. I don't really have much to do or say. Reading update is that I am about a little over halfway through into Know My Name, and I am really, well, you can't really say enjoying it because it's not a book you necessarily enjoy, but I'm liking the writing a lot. The book is making me very angry at men, which I don't think is surprising. I think that is normal, and has also inspired blog posts that I want to write. Although I forget, like, I wanted to write a blog post with 3 recommendations, and I had the 3rd recommendation in mind, and now I don't remember it, but I'm sure it'll come to me at some point, and I'll be able to write that blog post. But I think Know My Name is an incredible book. I think everyone should read it. I think especially men should read it, and I will be talking about this and recommending this for a very long time. So while the controllers load and while I'm waiting for the game to download very, very slowly, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to entertain myself somehow. I'm so over being in quarantine. It's gotten to the point where, like, food is coming so quickly, we're not even hungry. I still have breakfast here that I haven't eaten because I wasn't hungry, and then Jenny called and I was talking to her, and then lunch came. So I ate lunch, and yeah, it's nice to not have to do anything, but at the same time I want to have something to do that's not just sitting in here and trying to force creativity out of myself or something. So anyways, I'm going to entertain myself while Phoebe plays Diner Dash on her laptop and the controllers load and everything. Oh wow, why is this game downloading so quickly? Like, look at it. It's so fast in comparison to the other one. Maybe it's probably just not as big. Okay, let's start with regular Overcooked. Okay. Let's see how far we can make it. AMH, why is this spicy potato chips? Spicy potato chip.
It's not actually spicy.
Why do I kind of like this?
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It reminds me of something we've had in China.
I know, me too.
I feel like we've had spicy chips in China.
Probably.
Okay. I'm not hearing any sound, which is mildly concerning. This is us, the panda and the bear. We're playing Overcooked 1 in case anyone is curious. Also, these spicy chips are really good. we can't figure out how to turn on the audio for the TV. So we're playing without audio. And we're hoping that everything's going to be okay. Which is like a weird thing, but yeah, this is what we're doing. We're just going to have to be really, really cautious. So I've already played through this once with Jemmy, but we're going to play through it now with Phoebe, and we're going to try and get through all of this if possible. It's Kevin! Okay, so you're going to give me stuff and I chop.
Yeah. Now play.
It's the meatball monster! The ever-peckish. I forgot that was his name. I just called it the meatball monster.
Why does it feel so slow?
'Cause it's, like the training mode. So we're not doing things as quickly as normal. Yeah, this is moving really slowly. Maybe it's just because we're not running? Or we're so used to running, maybe? Try running. See if that feels better.
I guess. But it just feels like naturally slow.
Yeah, it does. I like this. We're the bear and the panda. This would be really convenient if you could throw me stuff. You should give me more tomatoes. Well, now I can't put the lettuce down for you. Why is the Onion King and Kevin so casual, just standing and sitting on a ledge? Like, I would be so scared. Last one. Cannot be satisfied.
Oh, look at Kevin. It looks like his little...
Oh my gosh, it does. Into the time portal. Okay, it is night, and it's not actually that late. It's 9:46, but I'm feeling really sleepy, and my voice is weird because I had spicy sambal fish for dinner, and obviously that's making my throat and my cough act up. So I was gonna read more of Know My Name, but I'm really tired and my brain just doesn't want to do that. So I'm going to go to bed early. Phoebe's in the shower right now, and when she's out, I'm going to like wash my face and brush my teeth and all that, and then go to bed. And then tomorrow I will wash my hair, I will read more of my book, I will do other things, but for tonight I'm going to bed early because I just really want to, and I can't because I'm in quarantine. Also, it's probably because I just got my period today, so like my body's just adjusting. I'm a little late, but that's because of the flight and everything. You know, if you're uncomfortable with the fact that I'm talking about my period, I don't understand why. We're gonna normalize talking about periods on my channel, on all my social media, because it's a thing. It's a natural thing. It happens to me once a month, and if you're a guy grossed out by it, you really shouldn't be, because it's a natural thing that happens. And if you're a woman grossed out by it, I don't understand why you would be grossed out by it. It happens to you too. I might start in one of the Switch games tomorrow. It's kind of inconvenient because if I want to play it on the TV, there's no sound, so I'll just have to play it handheld, which is fine. But now that I have more games, I can play more stuff. So I might try like some of the calmer games just to, you know, have some fun and do that. And yeah, I also opened a new Scrivener document for a new idea that I've had that only one person knows about right now, and that is Maggie. So you might remember this, I texted you about it. And yeah, because I'm gonna start writing down pieces of that. I'm not done with Project Bodyguard yet, but I want to start writing. I don't know, my brain jumps around a lot. I'm really bad at finishing drafts, so I'm gonna go to bed. Good morning. It is like 9:15, and you might be wondering why there are no sheets on my bed. And that is because things happen when you're a woman. And like I said, I got my period yesterday, and probably the worst thing that could happen while you're in a hotel happened, because white sheets and bleeding for 7 days do not mix very well. So yeah, I leaked onto my sheets and I took them off. I asked housekeeping for an extra set of sheets. Everything's totally fine. Had to wash my pants, had to wash my underwear, did laundry in the tub. Everything's completely fine. But yeah, I thought I would share with you guys that this is something that actually happens, because we deal with this at home, and it's embarrassing when it happens in a hotel, but it's a bodily function and I can't control that until I go through menopause. So yeah, my sheets are gone and I'm waiting for them to send up new sheets, and this is how my morning has started. So nothing like waking up early on a Saturday morning because your period has betrayed you and tried to embarrass you. I think it's day 10 of quarantine. I'm not entirely sure anymore, but today we are sick of hotel food, so we asked my dad to bring one of my favorite meals and one of Phoebe's. Well, B, is this one of your favorite meals? Hokkien mee? Yeah, it's Hokkien mee. I'm gonna show you guys like a closer shot of it. I'm gonna just scoop the chili out of this first because I should not be eating chili considering I'm still fighting a cough, even though the past 2 days I've had fish that was coated in sambal chili. Now, I think just not being used to the sambal spice led me to have some stomach issues that woke me up at 3 in the morning and sent me to the bathroom. That is a little bit of an unfortunate situation that we have going on right now. I think my stomach's finally settled, so I am very happy about that because I don't think there's much more in my system to purge out, if you know what I mean. So hopefully I can enjoy my food and just have it stay in my body for more than like a couple hours. We tested it out this morning. Jemmy and I got on a call and we tested out Group Watch on Hulu and on Disney Plus. I prefer it on Disney Plus because you can control who like starts and stops the episode and it's all synced together, and on Hulu it just tells you that one person's ahead and you can jump forward, but it doesn't like automatically sync you guys. Hotel Wi-Fi was spotty, so we had some issues with that, but other than that it was actually kind of nice. We watched the season finale of SVU together. That was enjoyable. It was a good season finale, and then we started Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but of course, you know, hotel Wi-Fi is super sketchy, so it dropped out like 5 times during the episode, so we're gonna give it a break for the rest of today, and it's late there anyways. It's like midnight right now, so it was fun to test out Group Watch because I've never done the Hulu or the Disney Plus ones before. I've only done Netflix, so you might have noticed that the vlogs have been slowly dropping off in terms of daily content. It is really hard to find things to vlog about when you're doing the same thing day in and day out. Updates. I washed my hair yesterday, so it looks nice now, which I think you can tell on camera because it was starting to look really greasy the past few days. So it looks nice now, and it feels nice now. I'm still really wishing I could be outside at the pool because I can hear the kids laughing, and it makes me really want to go to the pool. I do need to buy a new swimsuit though before that can happen because my swimsuits, I outgrew them. They were too small. So I'm going to enjoy my food, and then I'm probably going to play one of my Switch games, start one of them. I don't really know which one. Do you want to play more Overcooked later? Okay, we're gonna try and play more Overcooked later and see how well we continue to do without the sound because I can't figure out how to get the sound system to work on the TV. And I don't know if it's just because I'm technologically like not that savvy, or if it's because there's just no sound coming out of the TV. It could be both. I'm gonna go enjoy my food now, so that is the update for day 10 so far, and I am so ready to get out of here. I can't believe we have 12 more days in here. It is 12:50, and the hotel just called for our orders tomorrow. They're supposed to call between 3 and 5, and that was just really stressful because we panicked while eating our lunch and had to figure out what we wanted just right then and there. I'm so tired of hotel food. It's getting to the point where we've eaten everything on the menu, and like I don't want to eat the food here anymore, but I also don't know what I want my parents to bring me, and it's just complicated and hard, and I don't like being in quarantine. This is just so frustrating. We're obviously fine, but we're still in quarantine, and it's so boring to just sit here and not be able to go outside and hear the kids screaming at the pool that I want to go to, but I can't. But I'm sitting above this pool. It's a really nice view, just being able to look at the water. But I am so tired of being in quarantine, and we've only been here for 10 days. On the bright side, I have my food. So like, here's a close-up shot of my Hokkien mee. This is what I'm eating. This is one of my favorite foods. We didn't order dinner for tomorrow, so I'm gonna ask my dad to bring us fishball noodles. Well, at least for me. I don't know what Phoebe wants yet. But, I want fishball noodles, and maybe that will make everything better. I just want to be out of quarantine. I mean, on the bright side, we have our second COVID test on day 13, so that's Wednesday. Yeah, so we're gonna get our other COVID test and we'll see another human for the first time in like 10 days. And then we have to wait and we get our test on day 21 and it's just, I just want to be out of here. Why can't we leave? I feel like this vlog is just gonna become a slow descent into my madness as I become increasingly done with this. Okay, so we have decided that I'm going to work out, or at least attempt one of the workouts that my sister has been doing in the room. And I haven't worked out in any form since like February or March, I would say. So maybe even like maybe early April if I'm pushing it. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna give the camera to my sister and you might hear her commentary or her making fun of me. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm only gonna attempt to do one, and it's a Blogilates waist whittler workout, and I'm expecting to die. I'm expecting to not be able to feel my abs tomorrow, or not be able to sit up, or laugh, or basically do most things that I should be able to do. Wish me luck. I already feel stupid.
Is there a zoom on this?
Yeah. I know what
How do you zoom?
There's a thing at the top. Yeah.
This one?
Uh-huh. Is it working?
No.
You gotta pull it.
Pull it?
Yeah, either to one side or the other. My hip just popped.
Girl, I don't know how.
It's a little like...
This one, right?
Yeah. The front, just pull it, move it to the side. Are you getting it?
It's not moving.
Move
Keep
it to the
going.
side.
Hey, nuts,
It's
keep
two
working.
sides.
Yeah. Oh. Ow, that hurts.
What hurts?
My finger.
I don't know what you were doing. What? Wait, hold on. What is this? What? Ooh, window pane. That's a terrible description. Oh, this hurts.
Good.
Does she though? Oh, my leg's shaking.
Are you next side? Nothing, you're doing so good.
I'm gonna move so I don't kick your turtle. How is this supposed to be like a rainbow?
I'm just zooming in on your face.
How does she come up with this?
What do you mean? I don't think this is hers.
No, but like someone moved. Who comes up with
I don't know.
oh.
Oh.
With this one I know. Oh, my leg hurts so much. Oh my goodness. It hurts in good and bad ways. How about that? Okay. I don't understand having her hands.
I don't know. I think it's just easier for her because she's thin. Look straight, it's easier.
Oh my goodness.
I told you. Wow, look at this montage.
Oh.
I know. Look straight.
Oh.
Why do you look so afraid?
She said almost done. Nope. I'm holding it here.
Oh my God. I did 2 ab workouts before that one.
It has been a long time since I've done a workout like that. It's been a couple of hours since working out. I did that one video and that was it. I have showered. I am now in my hoodie and I'm going to eat dinner and continue reading Know My Name. Dinner is interesting. So this is today's special, the chef's special. It said turkey roll on the lid, and I guess this is a turkey roll, but I didn't think she meant like a little rolled thing of turkey. So that's that, and then I have like potatoes and veggies here, so this will be an interesting dinner, but I'm looking forward to it. I am 77% of the way through my book, and it shouldn't take me too long to finish this. I think there's only 3 actual chapters left. Oh, this is not focusing on my face. I think there's only 3 actual chapters left, and then the afterword and her victim impact statement. It's a really good book. I really want to recommend this to a lot of people. I want every man in my life to read this because I think it's very important. This book also makes me very angry at men in general, which like I know isn't exactly the point of the book, but it does make me very frustrated. Also because I've been rewatching episodes of SVU to pass the time, like much older episodes in the first few seasons and just like random ones here and there. I rewatched the episode that was actually loosely inspired by Chanel Miller's case by People versus Turner, and I watched the episode, and obviously the episode had a better outcome than the actual case did. It had a different outcome. The man in that case actually apologized and genuinely regretted what he did versus Brock Turner, who does not give a single shit about what he did. Anyways, I'm gonna not rant about this book right now because I feel like I'm gonna do that in my review, and I'm gonna probably wrap up my thoughts on this in a later clip. So I'm gonna go eat my dinner and also put this camera down because my arm is tired from holding it up. So, I finished my book and it was very good. And I still want to make every guy in my life read it. But I'm also tired now. Well, tired of men, but also just tired in general. I don't really know what I was gonna say to update you guys. I mean, aside from finishing the book, which I have, according to Goodreads, 63 highlights, which I think was a lot less than I thought I actually highlighted. But I have 63 highlights in the book, and I want to talk about it. I do want to figure out a way to also take a photo of this to do a quick review on it. I don't really know how to review this though, because I'm not gonna call it the kind of book that everyone should read because I know it can be triggering. But do I want a lot of people to read this? Yeah, because I think it's a really good book, and I think it talks about Chanel Miller's experience in a very... Okay, we're just gonna trigger warning this section for rape, sexual assault, gaslighting, a lot of bad things. I think this is one of those books that people need to read because people don't understand what it's like to experience that. I do not understand what it is like to experience rape, but I have been sexually harassed by men before, many times. It is coming on at least 10 or 11 years of it happening to me, and it will not stop happening to me. And as much as the men in my life keep telling me that they understand and that they think it's terrible, they don't actually understand, and they will not unless it has happened to them. But this book, I think, gives them a slightly better understanding of it because there is a chapter in which Chanel talks about her experiences while she's getting harassed on the streets. And I think it's a valuable thing to start conversation around this. I think there's a lot of importance to the story being read because one of the reasons why we still are so quick to discard the victim, to ignore the victim, is because society and the justice system in pretty much most countries have been designed to make sure that the victims remain voiceless. And Chanel Miller is the first of many voices that will be writing about this, that will be talking about this, that will be raising awareness. And for that, I think the book needs to be more widely read, especially among young women who feel like they don't have a voice anymore, who have experienced
these things and don't know how to move forward, who are feeling that same sort of shame that I imagine a lot of women go through, that Chanel went through, that she wrote about in her book, and that she talks about how she's just barely starting to learn how to live her life with. And not the shame, but just the experiences, the aftermath of what happens to you. And I think men need to read this because they don't actually understand what's going on. They don't understand this. And this book can kind of begin to help them understand. I'll be a little more eloquent in the morning when I actually talk about how I feel about this book, and I'm sure I'll be more eloquent in a review that I will put up both on my blog and on my Bookstagram too, but for now those are my thoughts on it. I'm gonna go get ready for bed and snuggle with Riley because at least I know that Riley will never do anything to hurt me, and Riley is a good boy.
So it's not that dark, but we just heard a massive clap of thunder. It was so loud that the birds in those trees flew away because they got scared. So I guess we're in for a bit of a storm at some point, maybe. I don't know, it doesn't really look that bad though. My dad brought lunch, so I am ready to eat my fishbowl noodles because this is one of the things I miss most about Singaporean food, so I am very, very excited to eat this. As you can see behind me, there are bags, and this is all the snack bags we've gotten from the hotel since we started staying here 11 days ago. So it turns out also I've been counting the days wrong, or at least I lost track of it. I miscounted. I thought yesterday was day 12. It's not. Today's day 11 or something. I just at this point don't know what day it is of quarantine anymore. We get 2 bags of these every day because they give us a bag for me and one for my sister, and we have a lot of stuff in here, so I'm gonna go and sort through everything and put them into 2 bags so that we can figure out what we have and what we're not gonna eat. We're gonna put in a bag and bring home to my parents when quarantine's over, and also just to figure out all the fruit that we have because we do have to eat the fruit, or at least throw out the fruit that can't be eaten anymore. So I'm pretty sure there's an apple sitting over there that can't be eaten anymore. And I'm just gonna sort through all this food because we have a lot of it, and my dad's friends, or my parents' friends, have given us food too. There's a lot of food in this room, most of which we're not gonna eat, so we're just gonna pack it up, but I gotta figure out a good way to pack all of this up. So this is what I'm gonna do right now because the Wi-Fi's not cooperating with me because apparently it can't handle streaming, so I'm just gonna sit here and sort through food. So you guys can watch, I guess, as I do that. Okay, I think I should now show you what we have done with all of this. I guess the best way to explain this is that we have a little shop area now of all the stuff we've been given over the past however many days we've been here. We are going to start with the most quintessential thing you can have in an Asian household. The shopping bag full of bags. This is our bag of all the bags we've gotten with snacks and everything, so we can reuse these as trash bags. This is our bag of peanuts that they've given us. My dad really likes peanuts, so I'm going to bring these back for him. This is a pile of black truffle potato chips that they gave us that I actually am really excited about trying because I really like truffles. And we have 5 bags here, so I'm excited about trying those. Those are snacks from other people. I'm actually going to put these snacks in here because that is all a bag of snacks that my parents' friends gave us, and there's a lot of them. Some of the stuff needs to be refrigerated, so I am going to work a little faster. This is our pile of ketchup from eating burgers because we don't really use ketchup. This is our fruit. This is all the fruit we've been given. There were pears, but we don't really eat pears, and some of them were getting moldy, so I threw those out. That is a collection of 3-in-1 coffee that we're going to bring for my dad because my dad drinks 3-in-1 coffee sometimes when he doesn't have his regular coffee. So our fruit, and then this is all the Milo we have. That is from my dad, so that's if we run out of that, but they give us one of those every morning, so I get that. There's also a box of orange juice in there for some reason, and I don't know why they gave us only one. These are all the jams we've collected so far from like the morning pastries that we can order for breakfast and the butter. These need to go in the mini fridge, but I don't really trust the mini fridge, so we're gonna see how they hold up. These are all the tea bags they've given us since we've been here. It's a lot of them. There's a whole pile. Some of them have already like come out of the packaging a little bit. And then these are creamers, sugar, remaining water bottles. And then these are the brookies that they give us during the weekends. So yeah, that is our little shop. This is stuff my mom gave me, and these are the grapes that my dad got us. And these are 2 things that should probably get thrown away because these were given to us with frozen yogurt that we didn't eat in time and went bad. And this is just chocolate sauce. And this is, I think, nuts or granola or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have more stuff in the mini fridge too that was given to us by other people. But that is our little shop front that we have in the room. I wanted to have a little bit of organization to this because we have a lot of stuff, obviously. I have no idea how we're going to bring back most of this. We're going to try and eat all the fruit because fruit is good for us. Well, it's raining outside. Fruit is good for us and we should be eating fruit. So I'm going to try and start getting through that. We're eating the grapes today. I have an apple for breakfast that I'm going to eat. There's basically just a lot of food they keep feeding us and I don't have time to get hungry. And it's kind of annoying because we're not really moving much anyway. So like I'm definitely gaining weight this quarantine. I'm going to be gaining quite a bit of weight during this quarantine and we're only like halfway there or something. That is the snack situation. We will never starve. Even if we chose not to order meals for a whole day, we will never starve because we have so much food. Just between the fruit and the nuts and like the potato chips and like everything they've given us, we can survive for quite a while. So this is what you do in quarantine. You sort through snacks that are being given to you. And at least now, having a spot for all of them, being able to like see everything when we get given the snack bags, they can go in designated areas, and then when we're leaving it's going to be much easier. But I really hope my parents can come and help us when we're leaving because this is a lot of stuff and we're going to try and bring as much of it as possible because like good Asians, we don't waste anything. We just pawn it off on other people. Okay, so here's something that I don't think we've mentioned before. Our neighbor, we don't know who it is, we just know that they're also in quarantine. We know that it's a single person. I think it's a guy. They don't pick up their food at normal times. Usually they get their breakfast and lunch at the same time, which is approximately 1 p.m. So usually we'll see that sitting out there. This morning they actually got their breakfast at a normal time, but their lunch is still sitting there, and it is 2:26. I don't know if you can see that on my wrist. Probably not. Hold on. It is 2:26 p.m. and their food is still sitting outside. So I brought some trash outside and I'm going to show you because I have no idea why this person's eating schedule is so weird. So I've got to put my mask on and then, yeah. So this is our trash from breakfast and stuff that we were like throwing out over there. That's their lunch and it's been sitting there since 12:30. Well, 12:15 when they delivered lunch to us. It's 2:26 and they haven't picked up their food yet. This isn't per se the most important thing ever, but I am very curious as to why this person never picks up their food at a normal time, so I thought I'd include it in the vlog because it is content and I kind of just need content right now. Why do I look so blue? I look really blue. But yeah, that is a little something for the vlog because I don't know, that's just, it's hard to come up with content when you're doing the same thing day in and day out. And you know, it's I mean, it's nice to look at the rain. People are swimming outside because it just stopped raining. And there's really only so much I can talk about that I'm doing every day because I'm sitting here pretending I have stuff to do and I really don't. I am working on a review for Know My Name, and I know I said I'd give one in the vlog, but I think really my recommendation is just to read it, whether you're a guy or girl. It's a really good book. There is a lot of trigger warnings for rape, sexual assault, depression, mental health, self-deprecation, no physical self-harm, but starvation, bullying. There's a lot of trigger warnings. Basically kind of put all the trigger warnings there. It's not the easiest book to read, but it is a very important book to read, and I think more people should know about it. I am going to be recommending this to a lot of my guy friends because I think it'll be helpful for them to understand what it's like to live as a woman in the world and what they can do and what they should be doing to play a role in making sure something like that doesn't happen to the women around them, because if you have the power to stop something, you should. But anyways, I'm trying to prepare a review and I need to take a Bookstagram photo because people have requested that I start posting reviews on my Bookstagram, so I'm gonna try and do that. But yeah, I had to sort through that pile of food because it's really annoying to just see all those bags there and to not have a space for them, so I just needed to put everything in a place. And so when we leave, it's going to be really easy to clean up, and it makes me feel like I have a little store to visit if I ever feel hungry, which I never do because they keep feeding me. But yeah, I'm just in like a cleaning mood right now. I actually just really want to clean this hotel room. We can ask for cleaning supplies, and I kind of want to, but I also don't really want to clean. I just am in the mood to like sort stuff out, so I'm gonna go find something else to do before I start organizing something completely random all over again. But yeah, that's the little saga of the guy who doesn't pick up his food at a normal time. He picks up dinner at a completely normal time. When we go out to get our dinner, he's usually about to pick it up or like has already picked it up. And one time I think I even opened the door like at the same time as him. So I am pretty sure it's a dude. It could be a woman. I don't know. The person just doesn't pick up their breakfast or their lunch at a normal hour. Like their breakfast sits out there all morning. It gets delivered at like 7:30 in the morning. Lunch gets delivered around between 12 to 12:45. And usually food doesn't get picked up until at least 1 or 1:30. It's 2:30 today and their food is still not picked up, so like I don't know what they're doing and why their food's just sitting out there. Maybe they're also sick of eating like we are. Good morning, I'm in my PJs. It is day 12, I think. Yeah, because I just registered for our COVID tests and that is for tomorrow. It's for the 10th and today's the 8th. Wait, what? I don't know what day of quarantine that makes this. I'm pretty sure Did you hear the guy say June 10th or June 9th? I forget now.
You told me June 10th.
Okay, that's what I thought he said. Now I'm confused.
What?
Because the test is supposed to be on day 13 of our stay, right?
Yeah.
If today's day 12, day 13's tomorrow. Because, okay, never mind. I asked the front desk, and when I said the 10th, she said yes. So I think it's the 10th. When the what? Is it from... You don't... Is it from the email that we just registered with?
Yeah, they don't show us at all.
Yeah, they don't show us. It's just you have to pay for it. That's a payment website. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the 10th. I think I'm right about that, but yeah. We'll just make sure that tomorrow and the day after we are ready by 9:30. So yes, drama aside, it's day 12, I'm pretty sure, of quarantine. Yeah, we got a late start to the day, which means we just finished breakfast and it's lunchtime. So that's my update. I was up early. I had posted to Instagram. I'm trying to switch my posting schedule around because I realize I'm posting at night in the US now, but I should be posting at night here. It's complicated. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way and the best time to switch that around. I also got into a conversation with my old youth pastor about... It started off as him sending me a job link, and then it turned into a greater conversation about race and gender and privilege and all of that. And I don't really want to rehash what we said, but it was a good conversation. It was the kind of conversation that you want to have with people who actually listen, and not the kind of conversation where two people are just yelling back and forth, so that was nice. But yeah, I am now finishing up my breakfast and then getting ready to eat lunch. And I'm gonna enjoy my orange juice because we got another little box of orange juice with our snack package yesterday, and I'm going to watch the Little Nightmares DLCs from Jacksepticeye because yesterday I watched him play through Little Nightmares, and now I'm going to watch the DLCs, and then I'm going to watch him play Little Nightmares 2 because this is entertaining, and it's easier to watch this than to try and stream something from Netflix or Hulu or something like that where the VPN also makes the Wi-Fi crash faster. So that's my update for today. My arm's getting tired from holding the camera, so I'm gonna go back to eating and enjoying my orange juice and my Let's Plays. We've already established that all I do during quarantine is eat, but this is late lunch, aka what my dad brought, and look at how good that is. This is one of my other favorite meals in Singapore. It's ee mein, and my parents made fun of me this morning for using the wrong E when I was talking about it. I am so happy with this. I already had like a small bite and it was so good. Okay, good morning. It is day 13. It should be 13. I know I basically didn't film anything yesterday, but that's just how quarantine goes. Sometimes you have more stuff to film and sometimes you don't. I have breakfast here. We have char kway teow again. I have an apple because I need to eat my fruit, and I've made some tea as well because I felt like having tea this morning, and we have an abundance of it that they keep giving us. So yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna continue watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough of Little Nightmares 2. I'm really enjoying it. The art is beautiful, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of work on my website. I want to like continue working on that a little bit. There's actually a lot of it that's already done. It's just like the annoying little things that I have to work on. So I'm gonna go through and like do some of that. And I've officially switched my posting schedule around for Bookstagram because I accidentally switched it when I got here. I'm so used to posting in the mornings when I wake up that I just like posted and continued posting, and I was like, wait, that actually doesn't work with what I'm trying to do, and it's better if I continue posting based on US time because most of my followers are not in Asia anyways. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've switched around. I've put up my review of Know My Name. That's exciting. It's the first photo that's kind of different, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. There's like 2 people who've commented so far, and they seem to have liked the review, and I got a book recommendation out of one of them, so that is always a good thing. And I'm gonna go eat my breakfast now. Did I just buy a Switch game because Jemmy told me it was on sale? Yes, it was only $2, so that's completely fine. But now I have part 1 and 2 of the Family Mysteries game, and now I'm waiting for part 3 to go on sale. And yeah, this is what happens when you only buy games when they're $2. You wait for a while, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but you gotta keep monitoring. It is 1 p.m. I guess who hasn't picked up their food? That guy. So because I'm still coughing, I've decided to use this aromatherapy thing. I've been using it since I started coughing, but my mom tells me that it makes a huge difference, and I'm a good kid, so I listen to my mom. I've noticed that when I have it on the mask and I breathe it in, I cough less, so I'm going to be wearing my mask for a while until I stop coughing because it's really bothering me, and I would like to get rid of this as soon as possible. So I have lunch for my dad that I'm going to eat in a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little hungry. Still, we've had so much food, I don't really feel hungry. Did I finish watching Little Nightmares 2 and then buy 3 more Switch games? Yeah. This is the last one I'm gonna buy though, because while they are cheap, I cannot keep making tiny little purchases like this without an income when I still have to think about a couple of things in the US that need to be paid for example, my credit card and everything. I'm going to not buy any more games after this. I will download those games, but I'm not going to buy any more after this because I don't need any more games. I have plenty to choose from. So I'm going to, I don't know, find something else to watch, and then I'm going to eat my lunch. But that is my update for right now. Casually wearing my mask in the hotel and keeping this on until this cough fades because it's really irritating. And if you've noticed, this is the longest I've gone talking in a single clip without coughing. The aromatherapy thing really helps. Good morning. It is day 14 of quarantine, and we're waiting for someone from the hotel to come collect us to go get our second COVID test. Yeah, this was a little more complicated than it had to be. Sort of. I mean, we got a call from the ICA, which is the, I forget what it stands for, I'll have it here. We got a call from the ICA saying that it would be on the 10th, but we were supposed to get tested on day 13 of quarantine, which was yesterday, so I got a little confused. You saw that in a previous clip. But we're getting tested today. Mine is at 9:30 and Phoebe's is at 9:45. The hotel said between 9 and 11, so I'm not actually sure. Like, they're going by the time slots that we were given by the government, but we're waiting And so I have my breakfast here. I have my scrambled eggs as usual and my Milo. And I'm going to be continuing to wear my mask for the relief of the essential oils, just so I don't cough. And I just got a text message. It looks like a really nice day outside today. It's just, well, I mean, kind of typical Singapore weather. Blue skies, sunshine. Nice breeze though from the looks of it. And the pool, once again, looks really, really nice. And I wish I could be out at the pool, but I can't. And at this point, I'm just really, really counting down the days until we can leave. We're checking out on the 18th, so that's nice. We're getting tested on the 17th as our last test, and then we're released on the 18th if everything is clear, which it should be because we're both at this point fully vaccinated. Yeah, that is what's going on today. I guess I didn't really vlog much yesterday either after telling you that I'd been downloading new games. I don't remember what I last told you, honestly. I've just been watching Jacksepticeye playthroughs because that is what makes me happy right now, and that's sometimes the phase that I get into, just watching video game playthroughs. And there's nothing wrong with that. Jemmy and I are gonna try and watch the first episode of Loki because that dropped yesterday. Well, technically it dropped last night, US time, but yesterday for me because it's the 10th for me. So we're gonna try and watch that once I am done with my COVID test. Hopefully the Wi-Fi cooperates enough that we can actually watch it. But yeah, it's 9:08 right now, so I'm going to eat some of my breakfast and wait for the hotel person to come collect me for my shot. And this will be the first human being I've seen. Well, no, we saw a human being yesterday when they dropped off the menu. Other than that, it'll be the first human being we've seen in 14 days. Well, first human being who's not each other. Okay, so update time. It is 9:45, and the guy who was supposed to come get us hasn't shown up. So Jemmy and I are gonna try starting Loki because we're gonna try and watch it. I'm watching stuff with like one headphone on, so I look kind of dumb right now. But yeah, I guess the hotel said between 9 and 11, but the ICA told me 9:30 and 9:45, and no one has shown up. I checked at 9:30. B, do you want to check again? See if it was
no one there. I haven't heard.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming that someone would knock and let us know that they're there instead of us just standing at the door waiting.
No.
So we're gonna try and watch Loki, and hopefully we can get through the episode without being interrupted. Honestly, see, this is what is also frustrating. We were given a time, 9:30 and 9:45, and the hotel says between 9 and 11. So we were ready by 9, but we could be waiting until 11 for this, and I feel like that's really inefficient when we were actually given a time slot. I feel like the hotel should operate on the time slot, but that's not something I can control. So you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna wait for Jemmy to set up the watch party, and then yeah, hopefully we'll make it through the whole episode before someone comes. But even if someone comes during the episode, at least the test will be done and out of the way. Well, we just got back from our test, and I am not a fan of that one. That was the one that actually goes up your nose. It didn't go like all the way up. According to my sister, there's one where it goes like even further up, but it went up to like at least about here. Hold on. Phone's ringing. Hello? Yeah? Okay. Then can I have an additional barramundi? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, that was just room service because my dinner was unavailable. Apparently they don't have eggplant or something. Or they just don't have enough. I don't know exactly what it was. But yeah, that was not comfortable. Went up the nose. It went up to about here, I want to say. Bless you. Yeah, my sister said, well, Phoebe said it's not that bad in comparison to the worst one she had, which gave her a nosebleed. So that's nice. It did make me tear up a little. It's uncomfortable. It kind of feels like someone stuck pepper up my nose, or like that I've been breathing over like really spicy chili. It's like that kind of feeling where like you're gonna cry but you can't, but you're also like gonna sneeze but you can't. Kind of just reminds me of that feeling. So not a fan of that, but it's done. They came to get us at 11:16. Yeah, I guess what we're getting next is lunch, and I just am not a fan of that.
thankfully only one more test to go on day 21, and then we'll be released. I did tell him that I had this cough, which is from, I'm pretty sure, exposure to mold, because it can't be from anything else. So, and like my last test came back negative. Well, at least I'm pretty sure it came back negative. I never got the results, but they never told me I was positive, so I'm assuming it's negative. That's kind of how it works. So like, there's no reason for me to be alarmed. The lady looked really worried when I told her I had a cough, and they're like, she's had it for 2 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, 2 weeks before I flew, but it's from exposure to mold. So I'm fine. Like, I have no other symptoms. And they agreed that I was fine. They're like, yeah, just keep drinking lots of water. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna keep watching playthroughs because that's my plan for today. For lunch today, we have yongzhao cao fan, which is exciting because I rarely eat fried rice now that I didn't make, so really excited about eating this, and Phoebe already said it's good, so I can't wait to dive in. It smells really good. Look at what we're playing. Well, hold on, I need to press my controllers to continue. Yay! We're playing Overcooked again because there's nothing else to do. So we're gonna continue on. For dinner today we have the barramundi fish again, except this time it is steamed instead of, I think last time it was grilled. And we have brown rice instead of mashed potatoes and steamed veggies, and it looks and smells really good, so I'm really excited about eating this. We're playing Overcooked level 3-1, and we were screaming so much earlier that I thought it'd be funny to record this just to see what our reactions are, because it was pretty funny earlier, especially when we set the kitchen on fire. Just don't kick me again. No. Oh. Okay. I got it.
Ah.
Who decided to put a kitchen on an iceberg anyways? At least this isn't like when we had 3 people.
I have
and
to
we were
sneeze
just
so bad.
Bless you. I was gonna make a joke about setting the kitchen on fire, but then I put the fish back in the fryer. Woohoo, we passed. That wasn't that bad.
Oh, I gotta get soup.
Yeah, do that first. That's fine.
No!
Why didn't you pick up the plate?
The plate!
Okay, there you go. No, give it to me. Give it to me. You have to serve
No,
it.
oh,
Wait, no, it's back on your side.
Oh, no! Go in.
That's what she said.
Oh,
plates are on my
no.
side. Oh, you need to chop the last
Oh.
mushroom. I almost said tomato, and then I almost said potato. It's done.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no, take it off. We got 1 star.
Oh, no.
That was really sad.